Some of you might be wondering why not just use more testosterone if you have all this other gear lying around. I don't have any more MK677. I'm also not using Osterine because I just don't have any more Osterine. I'm not using any extra gear because it's going to What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Some of you have been wondering what I'm taking in my Super TRT stack. It is something that I have used before with pretty good results. I used it in my last Osterine cycle as a test base, and it is legal in the US, and I don't have a lot left, but I'm gonna see if I can use this for the rest of my time before my next blood test. So here it is. It's the Gear Cream. Now I don't have too much of this stuff left. I'm pretty much just gonna be using it until I get my next blood test. It worked really well the last time I used it, so I'm just gonna see if I can use it to sort of get my size and strength back to where it was before I got off of my little mini cycle where I was doing almost 300 milligrams a week of testosterone cypionate. And like I said, I'm just gonna be using it until I run out or until, a week before my next blood test. Some of you might be wondering why not just use more testosterone if you have all this other gear lying around. I don't have any more MK677. I'm also not using Osterine because I just don't have any more Osterine. I'm not using any extra gear because it's going to stay in my blood longer, and I really just want to have my testosterone levels dialed in on my TRT so that I know where I should be at for the long term. And I just know that the Gear Cream is only going to be in my system for maybe a few days, because I remember when I took this Gear Cream last time, and you can probably see it in my other video that I made about the blood tests after my Gear Cream review, was I got off the Gear Cream and then the next day I went and took my blood test, and my testosterone was like in the thousands. It was like up at 14 or 1500. But then I went to go get another test about a week later and it was like 400. I know that if I use the Gear Cream for a little bit just to kind of get my size and strength back, I know I can make some pretty decent results, better than I would on just TRT alone. And I know that the half-life is pretty short, so I know it'll be out of my system by the time I go to get my next blood test for my TRT. So the only supplements that I'm taking currently for this little mini cycle of Super TRT, I guess, is Pro Omega, Omega 3s. These are the best. I found these as a recommendation by Derek from More Plates, More Dates. I take 2 in the morning and then 2 in the evening, and I'll be bumping this up to 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening, or just 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 2 at night. A healthy heart helps optimize immune function and supports a healthy brain and eyes. So that's mainly the thing that I'm worried about, is my heart health. I have had chest pains in the past before even using steroids or Gear Cream or anything like that, or even SARMs. I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna have a fucking heart attack or a stroke. That's like my number one fear. That seems like a pretty shitty way to die. Sounds pretty horrifying. Rule number 1, don't fucking die. Thanks, Ryan Ankrum. And the next supplement is going to be ubiquinol. This is also something that I'm taking for my heart health. You've probably seen CoQ10 in like Bang energy drinks. They have this in there along with their super creatine, which we now know is bullshit. But the main reason that I'm using ubiquinol, and specifically this brand, is because it has a higher concentration per pill, so I really only have to take 2 of these pills a day. It's a super powerful antioxidant, and the older you get, your body has a harder time converting CoQ10 and actually using it, so it's better to just take the ubiquinol because your body will naturally just convert it to CoQ10. It's mainly used as an antioxidant, it's good for your cholesterol, and it's great for your heart health. I would just like to have my heart working as well as it possibly can. So anyway, the Gear Cream, I am taking 1 pump in the morning at about 9, 10, 11 in the morning, and then I'm taking 1 more pump at night, 12 hours later. So I'll start out with 1 pump before my workout. On their website, they have like a diagram of like places that you can apply it. I like to just rub it on my quads. It is legal in the US, as far as I know. You can check their website. It is a pro hormone, and this stuff does convert to testosterone in the body, and it doesn't go through the liver. So you don't have to worry too much about liver support. Although I do take NAC while I'm taking this stuff, and I just think that NAC is generally a good supplement to be taking, whether you're on cycle or off cycle. Now, this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor, obviously, I'm just running experiments on myself to see what I can do to improve my physique and my performance in the gym. And I'm really just trying to make sure that my heart works, my brain works, my body works, and my dick works. So as long as I have all those things in check, I'm really not too worried about side effects. As long as I don't get bitch tits or spicy nipples, I really don't want to get surgery to get my fucking gynecomastia removed. I've never had it. Thank God that's never been an issue, but I just don't want to take the risk. But this also does have an aromatase inhibitor built into it, so that helps a lot. The only downsides that I can find at the moment are that it is kind of expensive. It's like $170 for just one bottle of this stuff. It does work. I mean, you can see in my last video, I gained like 20 pounds while I was on Ostarine and the Gear Cream. It works phenomenally. So I'm excited to be incorporating this into my TRT. I've been doing this now this is day 3, and I plan to continue running this for the next 2 or 3 weeks until I run out, or until, a week or so before my next blood test. There are still potential side effects that you should be aware of. Like, you can still develop gynecomastia even though there is an aromatase inhibitor in there. Like, just because it has an AI doesn't mean that it's going to work in the dosage that it has specifically for you, because everybody's different. I also don't recommend just blindly going into this. You should probably get your blood work done. I highly recommend that everybody who is about to go on SARMs or pro hormones or run a cycle of steroids, definitely get your fucking blood work done. See where you are at a baseline, and make sure that when you get off that you recover back to where you were before you got on. But now that since I'm on TRT, I don't have to like PCT and cycle off. I just stop taking it and I continue my TRT as I was doing before. And so once I get over this and I get my blood test, my levels checked out, make sure everything's okay, maybe I'll have a higher prescription on my TRT. Ideally, I'd like to get up to like 150, 160 milligrams per week. Right now I'm at 120. I am making progress pretty quick again in the gym. Yeah, no complaints here so far. Everything's going pretty well. But yeah, I just wanted to drop in, let you guys know exactly what I'm taking, how much I'm taking. I want to get back to where I was before I got off cycle so that I can be as big and strong as I was before. I'm only going to be taking this for a few weeks. Hopefully my blood results come back in a way that allows me to get a higher prescription in the future. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about my workout routine, and I might go into my diet a little bit and explain why my diet is not so perfect. I'll explain to you guys how I am managing my weight, managing my diet, and how I'm incorporating my workout routine while I have a physically demanding job. It's hard to get all the calories in. Not only that, it's hard for me to get in the gym when I need to get in. So I will be making a video covering all of this in the next video. So make sure that you are subscribed, tick the bell for notifications when I do drop that video. If you like this video, please like the video so that it shows up to more people in the YouTube algorithm, so other people can see this and hopefully help other people to progress in their fitness journey and stay alive. Thanks again for watching. I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Finesse, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace out, guys.
I'm a grown man, find you somebody to play with. If you don't like me when you see me, better not say shh.